Hey everybody, and welcome back to this vocal warm-up series that I'm posting to a playlist in YouTube to give you guys a kind of a template, a general sense of, first of all, what you should be thinking about when you're warming up, how to warm up, but then giving you also very specific warm-ups for specific goals. Because as I said in my first video, it's so important to practice with a goal in mind and not just be on autopilot, being like, I am generally just warming up. It's like, no, like what technique are you working on? What is your goal? Are you trying to strengthen your head voice? Are you trying to belt? Are you trying to zip up the breathiness from your voice? So there's a lot of things that you can work on. You just have to specify what they are. So I'm Felicia, you can call me Fel. I have a singing tips channel where I just do stuff like this, some free voice lessons, all kinds of cool stuff. And the cool thing about this vocal warm-up series is you can totally click down below to sign up to have audio downloads delivered to you so you can actually apply the principles that I'm talking about in these videos to basically your practice on your own. Please check it out. Sign up if you want some vocal warm-ups delivered directly to you. So in this video, I want to talk about the third piece. So we talked about activating breath. Then we talked about basically applying the breath to an open ah sound. Now I want to talk about the next step. And that's deciding kind of where to go from there. And the general rule for me is I then try to encourage singers to get a little bit more specific about where they're aiming their sound. So if you've watched my video on vocal tone, I talk a lot about resonance, which is basically where does the sound hit in your face. And I talk a lot about forward resonance, which kind of sits on the front of your face. Yeah, yeah. If you go like that, yeah, and you kind of keep your nose open, yeah, while you're spinning the sound in your mouth, that's a good way to access that forward resonance. You can also think about like Fran Drescher from The Nanny, like, hey, I'm Fran Drescher, or even like, I don't even know, a baby cry, wah, 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 a monkey sound, those are all forward sounds that you can remember to trigger that feeling and sort of create that forward resonance. So a lot of my warm-ups, a lot of my practice then involves starting from an ah, an open ah, and then getting comfortable migrating the resonance a little bit forward. Now, when we talk about aiming our sound, it's never going to be like a direct hit, right? When you sing, it's going to utilize your entire face. That's how singing tone works. It's created entirely in your face. You can't really change your tone here. All you can do is breathe efficiently here. But then up here, where you manipulate, how you manipulate your face and your mouth is what creates different tones. Like if I were to sing ah, I could manipulate the way an ah sounds by just moving my face. I'll show you. I just changed to an E, but do you see all the shapes, all the shades, all the weird colors you can create with your face? The primary kind of two sort of diametrically opposed tones are dark tone, which is in the back, ah, which if you did the ah warm-up from the previous warm-up video in this playlist, you probably were doing a little bit more of an ah back here. Then there's forward bright resonance, which is that Fran Drescher feeling. Yeah, hey, or right here. Yeah. So when you sing, again, you're never going to be singing in one place. The sound is always going to be echoing and spinning in your face. But I like to encourage singers to create a sound that touches on, that utilizes forward resonance here. You're never going to really want to have your end result be like, hey, I'm singing a song. But you want to have that pinginess in your voice because it creates natural volume and natural power. And the technical term for this space here is your nasopharynx or your mask, okay? So the next step, usually what I encourage singers to do, is to get to know that sound, get to know that feeling, incorporate some activation of the nasopharynx into your warming up, just to play with colors, to play with how it feels. And I think you'll find, so like, again, if you're singing a song and it's stuck back here, I'm singing a song, I don't even know what the song is, whatever, okay? That's hard for me to project. That's hard for me to create power. Now I'm going to sing that again, and I'm going to not make it entirely in my mask, but I'm going to utilize mask resonance. You're going to hear how much more powerful it is. I'm singing in my mask a little more. You can hear it in my mouth, but I'm utilizing this forward placement. And that is my mask, okay? So, I'm gonna give you my favorite warm-up to get you to go there. So we've worked on breath, we've activated, we've applied the breath to an ah, and now let's jigger it a little. Let's move it forward, and we're gonna use the sound nya, the vowel nya. Think baby, wah, wah, nya. The beginning of that is kind of like a GN, like an Italian gnocchi or something. Use that nya to spin it, nya. And the key thing you want to do is you don't want to block your nose. You don't want to get nasal. You want to keep it open. Yeah, yeah. So you don't want to be like, yeah, yeah, yeah. You want to be like, yeah, yeah, open. Okay? So it's real simple. Here's the warm-up, and here's the warm-up I'm going to give you. Nya, 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 nya. Real simple. Nya, 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 nya. Right? Nya, 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 nya. I'm still open. Nya, 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 nya. This is where you grow your voice. Nya, 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 nya. Is utilizing the mask. Nya, 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 nya. Okay? I'm gonna burp, and I just did. So maybe you're confused about, okay, why am I doing this? Why am I doing the mask? Now, the truth is, if you are someone who is singing pop or musical theater, the mask resonance is going to be huge for you. It's where you can sort of create mixed voice. It's where you can guide your voice in order to create power for belting. It's just a hugely important part of that kind of singing. If you are more classical, I am not necessarily the teacher for you. I tend to teach just more conversational style singing for pop and musical theater. So that's not to say that you can't also ping up the front if you end up singing classical soprano, right? Like, you can still utilize mask resonance, but it's more typical of operatic sounds to be a little bit further back in the face. Right? It's just further back than you can hear the difference. Okay. Anyway, so why are we doing this? It's a really great warm-up for you if you are someone who is trying to build power with the minimum effective dose. You don't ever want to feel like you have to give a ton of chord or a ton of, I mean, you do need breath support, but when you're going for notes, when you're building your voice, you want to find the places in your face that are going to be the easiest for you, right? And the more you can learn to activate this front part of your face, the more you're going to start to grow your voice. So that concludes this sort of episode of my vocal warm-up series. Definitely click the link below if you're interested in having some audio versions of the warm-ups I described to you, delivered directly to you so you can practice on your own. Also, please let me know what you thought. Do you have questions, comments, concerns? Leave me a comment. I love seeing your feedback. It just really helps me know like what to do next for my videos. And also feel free to subscribe if you thought this was fun. I really appreciate you guys watching this and bearing with me as I try to talk about a super huge topic, but make it very sort of succinct and accessible for you guys. So I will continue to post videos concerning vocal warm-ups in this playlist series on my channel, but the easiest way to make sure that you don't miss is to subscribe. So I will see you guys next time, and we'll talk more about this, about vocal warm-ups. Okay, see you guys.